on this earpiece or what. But we'll try this. This parking lot is so tight. It's so tight. It's so tight. It's so nothing. See, small, tiny. That's why I like having this car. It fits anywhere. This car is so tiny. Oh, he just got that car not long ago because he got a new license plate, or a temp license plate. That guy working at the Domino's just now, and I'm noticing, hey, he already got a flat tire, which I feel really bad. And I hope that doesn't jinx me. Because around here we got lots of holes. I already said that every time I'm filming on the road. Anyway, never mind. Now I gotta act a different kind of accent. Hey. If you go on the side streets over here, let me tell you, they are craters of holes. Not just potholes, craters, big ass craters everywhere, and big hills and mountains. And it's just like, what's New Jersey doing with with our income taxes? Because they're not doing anything with them. It's crazy. They're paying the politicians money so they can go on vacation every other week. Alright, anyway, I might cut that part out. So what's going on, guys? 60 years. Hope everyone got their checks and all that. You know, it's a damn shame. They're like, oh, well, if you don't get your checks or they don't send it, which, you know, it's not guaranteed. If you didn't get your check yet, then you will have to file for it on your taxes. I'm like, you know, some people don't even file taxes, especially now that nobody worked the whole year. I mean, they just playing games with us. So you think about it, like, okay, what about those people that weren't working, or that, you know, the Republicans and the conservatives, they will be like, well, they shouldn't get any money, they weren't working. I'm like, yeah, they should get money, because why not? This country is fucking rich, and we're in a fucked up situation right now where we can't even go to like places we usually would go to, or you know, favorite restaurants are closed, and like movie theaters, I think they're open, some of them now, but it's so weird and bizarre. Like, you have to wear a mask the whole time. It's just stupid. Like, I understand it, but it's disturbing and traumatizing for most people right now. And it's just like, it was I don't know, a Cadillac or something on sale. It's like, we're being treated like we have to obey all these rules and restrictions now. And this is America. Like, these damn conservatives, and I'm surrounded by them in this area I'm in, unfortunately. They're just like flaunting, ooh, look at my flag, my American flag, and they just like put the flags all over. They don't take them down now, they're just like permanently there. And it's like, how are you know what America's supposed to stand for? Because it doesn't stand for freedom as the time being, and I don't think it ever did. But so you're proud of this restrictions and having to wear masks, and you know, the government and people supposed to protect us. They didn't stop this virus from getting out of control, even though they had the power to. You know, like, so people are dying by the 100,000s, and it's like, y'all are just y'all are proud of yourselves. And America's nothing but fucking Like the taxes go to the military, and people like paying taxes to go towards that. I don't know why. They won't pay. They don't want to pay for not social services. Cannot speak. Now I'm drinking coconut water, and it has like pieces of the coconut in it. So I'm like choking on the coconut now. Anyway, so they are they're very proud of their, you know, being able to make money by exploiting people for low pay here in this country, while they spend their tax money on wars and just violence and putting their people through the military and the army and the fucking Marines, and all that is like devastating. Like, it's traumatic. If you think about the life of a soldier, oh, discipline is important. Discipline and love of your country. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, sacrifice, yeah. Yeah, you're 18 years old and you're sacrificing your life and being put into wars with people that you don't even know why you're fighting against them. And they're having to put you in these compromising positions where you have to kill people. And it's just like America is a death-centered, coldish, disturbing place. I lived here my whole life. Believe me, it's really as bad as a lot of people say it is. It's dreary. It's just the energy. Like, if you're around areas that are, I don't know if I can make a right here. You can make a turn on right in New Jersey, but not if there's a sign saying you can't. So I don't know if I passed it up the sign or what the heck. I'm gonna go, okay. Anyway, so yeah, like I'm not down for that. I'm not from here. Like, I'm not even American. It's so weird because, like I said in other videos, I'm from New York City. That's a whole other lifestyle and culture. That's not really American at all. If you've ever been to New York City, it's a mixing pot of cultures, which I love because I'm very multicultural and open to other people. I accept all cultures and countries. But people in like conservative rural areas or suburban areas, they think the whole country is the same. Wait, like there's no people from different countries. It's just like, you know, Mexicans or something. Because in the rural areas, that's all there is. There's white people and then there's Mexicans. And then they exploit the Mexicans for their hard work ethic and put them in low quality homes, and it's so sick while they work on their mansions and stuff. Okay, but we're not all like, all Hispanics are not all Mexicans. It's just like these people are so close-minded to their own country and what's going on in other parts of the country. It's unbelievable. It's mind-blowing to me. So I don't want to be here at all. And then like the areas that have, you know, different cultures in it are very run down and neglected here. You know, people are segregated in these areas and they don't have a lot of opportunities within the communities. It's very limited. So talking about now. So I'm depressed, me. You see, that's how I get. Like, I'll be talking about something and I'll be triggered quite easily. I'm going that way, so don't even bother waiting. And I'm going over a speed bump, bro. Stupid people. You know, I'll be talking about something and then I'll be become triggered or dissociated and get depressed. Or I'll just start zoning out. And that always bothers me because, yeah, I'm driving, and if I gotta drive long distance, it's hard for me to concentrate without falling into a dissociative or whatever that's called episode. I have a very severe problem because of my extensive amount of abuse caused by more than one person in my life. And God, now I'm just like, now I lost my train of thought, and it's just too much. Like it's too much. Like, and then I start thinking about unrelated things, or I'll start thinking of my kids and how I can't go to this place with them or cook this food with them, and I'm so mad because my lawyer is basically just throwing in the towel, doesn't really want to. After all the money I gave him, he's done really little to nothing in my favor, in my case, and on my behalf. You know, what is a lawyer supposed to do? Like, what's their job? Because they're not doing a good job, and they're letting that other lawyer just step all over me with my husband, and this has become very hard to deal with, to a point where, and I have nobody to confide in or anything about it. And you know, I just realized, you know, my birthday was the other day. I received a call about them taking something away from me and looking into, like, investigating me and reviewing me and stuff. And I'm just like, wow, on my birthday, y'all had to pick today out of all days to do this to me. I never received any call ever from the place that I you know, I'm dealing with. I don't know. I start to think about maybe that was a prank call, but they did have my address on file, so I don't know, my old address. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting prank calls. I'm getting messages saying, oh, we took $600 out of your checking account for your ongoing subscription membership. And this has been going on for months, since the pandemic started. And I know a lot of people are getting these prank calls and shit, and weird numbers and text. And why isn't there any regulating of these kinds of things like there used to be? Okay, question that. You know, the administration, the whole administration, the Trump, not just Trump himself, he's got people in the background working on his behalf, passing these bills that are hurting us regular people, right behind our backs, not even knowing, you know, all this chaos going on, but he's writing all these new laws into you know, into law, and trying to cut services for people, trying to cut people off of food services, all kinds of things. And it's just like, how am I supposed to survive if you keep fucking with my money and playing games about how you're gonna help us or send us a check? And it's like, and now the Biden is going into office, but I just don't feel great about any of this, because, you know, he's still a puppet for the real people behind all of this, the powers that be. And what does this sound? I already know what's wrong with my car, that I gotta get a fuel pump. No, what is it called? Power steering pump replaced tomorrow, most likely, and it should be okay. I should not have this problem anymore. Yeah. And then these cars don't have that many issues usually, so hopefully that'll fix the problem. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm so there's so many things, and I'm just like, I can't get a break or catch my breath, literally. And You know, I'm having problems with my health. Um, Depression and all that. I just think it's unfair to hold people accountable for this year of what happened financially, and just to keep bombarding people that are already suffering, that lost jobs or lost something along this. A lot of people lost people, you know, family members, and then they're told that they have to go back to work and just stick it out, or they have to start working at home and they have to deal with their kids screaming in the background while they're working, because this happened to me before. Not me doing it, but me noticing people on the phone at home with the kids in the background, distracted, and just not getting the job done. I don't like the idea of working from home unless it's a work at home type job as it is, you know, that you can do it, or you don't have any children that will mess up your phone call concentration. That's fine. It's very different for each person and their circumstance, but I don't think it's right to force people into doing these things, that of jobs that weren't really meant to be at home like that. Like, I called a paralegal and there was people in the background talking and then their kids screaming, and I'm like, nope. What is this? I'm not telling you any more of my personal business if this is an impersonal experience. Where not impersonal, unprofessional. There's a difference. There's a line you have to cross. Like, you have to make a line there and distinguish professionalism from personal time. And it's just crossing each other and doesn't fit each other's. It doesn't work that way. You can't mix your personal life with the professional position. So, because the work doesn't get done quite the same way, you know? I myself enjoy working outside because I could put my work professional mask on. And, you know, and then you don't bring your work home, and then you could kind of distinguish work from family, and it just fits better that way, I think. But I don't know, some people are liking to work at home. Okay, fine, but you know what, there's still people that have to do these essential jobs, you know, lower end jobs where they don't get an option to work at home, so they're putting their lives at risk, having to wear a mask that's very uncomfortable and kind of prevents you from breathing properly. And they're not getting paid extra to do this. And then you look at people and you gotta scream at them through the masks, and that just defeats the purpose of wearing the mask as it is, because you're just trying to talk louder. You know, am I crazy, or this shit is just that what people, and actually people thought that since it was 2021 that everything was gonna be okay again, and I'm just like no, that's kind of not how it works. I don't even know what I'm doing, really. Driving around doing nothing. Because I'm just stressed out. And, I'm not sure why I even had to come outside today. Because I'm starting to forget things because I don't have my pills for the thyroid. I need that. I don't know what else to say right now. I just hit a depressive type depressing to be in this mood. I hope weather stays kind of mild, doesn't get into big blizzards or any situation here to complicate things. I hope that doesn't happen. Taking it day by day, but also losing faith in a lot of things and a lot of plans for the future, and not seeing my kids or talking to them, and knowing my son. My son is more like, he's not special needs, but he's a little bit delayed in his schoolwork, and the father is claiming that he's improved dramatically since he's been with him, and I just don't see that. I don't think that's the truth at all. I think he's fabricating a lot of that, because he sent as evidence, he sent a letter from the school, or the letter from the teacher. It wasn't a letter, it was just an email of one sentence. That's the letter. Oh, he's doing good in school. The family, he has a very good family helping him out. What family? What family? My husband brought my kids to another woman's house, a stranger to my kids, and my family lives here with me in New Jersey. Like, what family is she even fucking talking about in that sentence? And they just eat it up. Whatever this bastard gives them or shows them or talks about, they believe him automatically. It's like an evil being, because every time I try to do something or talk or show my evidence, to show my side of things and speak about things, I am just rebuffed and not even acknowledged. And I'm just wondering why, because and everything that's been happening to me has been so weird, where the dates and the dates that things are happening, and the timing of all these things is making me paranoid. Like, why would this happen on this specific date? Why did that happen that specific date? Or why did that happen right when I was gonna do this or that or this? So I'm just thinking that I try to think more logically and think, well, this is a mental illness, and that's all it is. But then I'm thinking, well, what if this is really like some kind of demon, evil presence, and I'm cursed? Because even when I'm not around this person, I had so many barriers that don't make any sense to why would it even happen the way that it happens. So I get kind of scared about it, and I think, okay, so if this is gonna happen to me, then I don't want to continue on life like this, because the more I do, the worse things end up for me. So I don't know if I'm over exaggerating there, but I'm just saying, like, if there's a such thing as curses or evil spirits, then I definitely have one on my back or whatever at all times, it seems. How people say, oh, I have a guardian angel, guardian angel always with me, and I get through this and that, and I'm able to get through this and that. No. No, because I feel like I have a devil or a demon on my back that's trying to destroy me for no reason. Like, well, there's a reason, but every good thing I do, 2-3 bad things happen. So I don't know what's going on, and I'm very scared about it. That sometimes I kind of get myself worked up about it and get paranoid a bit. So I don't know, excuse me for feeling this way, but that's how I feel right I don't know. And his family, oh man, there's someone there. And his family is practices, his stepmother practices witchcraft and all that, he told me, and black magic. So, you know, I mean, if you believe in something enough, maybe it becomes a reality, some kind of magic in this world that we're able to tap into. I don't know, but it seems that way. Either we don't know what it is, or we're being held back from the truth. I don't know. Maybe I sound crazy now. I'm not sure. Sorry, guys. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna say for now. I'm gonna collect myself because I'm feeling extreme anxiety. And yeah, I gotta, like, I wish I could lay down, but I can't do that. You know, I'm just gonna relax a bit and then carry on driving, I guess. All right, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know, you know, you want to watch my videos and encourage me to make the videos. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.